request everyone to please settle down as we will begin the program in 3 minutes. May I also take the opportunity to inform you that there are 2 exits to this hall, one at the front and one at the back. Restrooms are located near the entrance of the consulate, in the hallway next to the registration table, and in the corridor when you exit the back of the hall. So we will start in 3 minutes. Thank you very much.
She's an islander, okay? So, this year's Palawan yan, Palawan. May island siya.
Yes. Sorry?
Pandemic.
Go, fam. Very free.
Kahit wala yan sa mayayan
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let us all stand at attention for the playing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Sa dagat at bundok, sa simon at sa langit buburo, mahilag ang tula at awit sa nalalaman. Ang aslap ng natawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iinit. Ang ituloy ng araw na kayo, pamay mag-iinit. Lupa ng araw ng buwan, ipagsunod, buhay sa Pilipinas. Ang ligaya ng
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vice Consul Stephanie Alexis A. Cruz. I will be your host for tonight's event. It is our pleasure to have all of you join us this evening as we open Alaala, or Memories, a 2-man exhibition featuring artists Pepito Escandar and Patrick Fernandez. To begin the program, may I invite Consul General Zandy B. Patron to deliver his welcome remarks.
Thank you very much, Vice Consul Stephanie Cruz. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Dr. Jose Rizal Hall of the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary. In such a short time, this Rizal Hall has been the site of some of the major cultural and economic diplomacy projects of the Philippine Consulate General since we moved to this new office in May 2021. On March 22 of this year, we launched here the inaugural Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada. On June 12, we held here our Philippine Independence Day reception. On August 5 to 7, this was the venue of the first ever Philippine Trade Expo. Tonight, this Rizal Hall will serve as a gallery of beautiful paintings of two outstanding Filipino painters from Regina, Saskatchewan, for the Philippine Consulate General's first ever painting exhibit called Alaala or Memories. For almost a month, the Filipinos in Calgary and other areas will have the opportunity to appreciate the works of Mr. Pepito Escanlar and Mr. Patrick Fernandez. Mr. Escanlar, incidentally, is also our new Philippine Honorary Consul in Regina. For those of you who are wondering why we are having an exhibit of Regina-based Filipino artists, it is because Saskatchewan is part of the consular jurisdiction of the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary, and it is our intention to help our artists in Saskatchewan be exposed and connected to the larger Filipino population here in Calgary. This painting exhibit, as our newest cultural diplomacy project, is also meant to raise the profile of the Filipinos in Alberta and Saskatchewan. While we are known to be sought-after workers and professionals, and aspiring entrepreneurs in these two provinces, we are artists too, who enhance the cultural diversity of this part of Canada. Mr. Escanlar grew up in Guimbal, Iloilo, and moved to Canada 47 years ago, while Mr. Fernandez spent most of his adult life in Dagupan City in Pangasinan and moved to Canada 6 years ago. Their paintings have been featured by various galleries in Regina, with Mr. Escanlar also doing commissioned paintings and mural projects which are now displayed in various parts of the city. The Philippine Consulate General is proud to host Alaala that will exhibit their works, which are the recollections of their experiences that became a vital part of their growth as an artist. Both artists have followed different paths and have differing artistic perspectives. Alaala is a cohesive theme of colorful and vibrant memories of what they call home. This Alaala painting exhibit is also the Philippine Consulate General's contribution to the celebration of the Philippine Museum and Galleries Month, or MGM, in October 2022. MGM will highlight the importance of art in arousing the national consciousness and pride of the Filipinos for their rich culture and heritage. MGM is a recognition that cultural art forms are necessary for nation building and shaping the Philippines' national identity. I hope that all of you who are here tonight and those who are watching us on Facebook page can help us invite our family and friends to come to the Philippine Consulate General in the coming days until October 19 to visit Alaala, our two-man painting exhibit. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Consul General Patron. Next, may I invite one of our featured artists, Consul ad Honorem Pepito Escandar, to deliver his message for this evening.
Thank you, Vice Consul Stephanie. First of all, I'd like to thank the Philippine Consulate and Consul General Salvi Patron, Vice Consul Stephanie, for the opportunity for us, Patrick and myself, to be featured on this art exhibit at the Philippine Consulate. As you will notice, many of my paintings on this exhibit features marketplace. And the reason is because I grew up across from the marketplace. Our ancestral home actually is right in front of the office, and that's why. And some of these are, they depict colorful fruits and vegetables. And I might say that many of the vendors there are parents of my childhood friends. Aside from being interested in the colorful fruits and vegetables and the bustle and the activities in the marketplace, I went and looked at the other side of the market life, and that is to focus more on the faces of the vendors. On a couple of the paintings shown here, there's the flower vendor, and what I wanted to portray here is the weathered face of an old lady who has been working for years to have a decent living, and on her face here and her action, she's actually trying to conceal that she's eating a piece of bread, because it's like she's embarrassed to be seen eating. So that's why she's trying to hide that what she was doing. And the other painting is the salt vendor, and that one, I wanted to show the dignity on the face of the lady. She's just selling salt, but she has pride in her occupation, and I hope I was able to capture what I was hoping to capture on that one. The other themes that I have here are the festivals in Iloilo. One is the Dinagyang, wherein I try to capture the youthful exuberance of the dancers and the participants, and the colors is just so amazing that I just want to capture it. And it took me months to finish it, but I think it was worth the effort. The other one is Parao Regatta, and I finally had a chance to witness it, and I was able to make it the subject of my painting. The other subjects of my painting in this exhibit is the Philippine heritage and our culture. One of them is Mano Po, which is our culture of kissing the hands of the elderly as a sign of respect and admiration for their wisdom. And the other one is the Bayanihan. And incidentally, on the Bayanihan painting, I hid the Philippine flag there. I hope you'll be able to find it. It's pretty small, but I hope you'll take time to look for it. So again, thank you so much for the opportunity, and thank you all for being part of this exhibit at the opening reception. I invite you to come tomorrow at the artist's talk, and Patrick and I will have an opportunity to discuss in depth the factors behind each painting and what motivated us to paint. So thank you again.
Thank you very much, Consul ad Honorem Escandar. I would now like to invite Mr. Patrick Fernandez to give his remarks for this evening.
Thank you, Vice Consul Stephanie. To the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary, headed by Consul General Salvi Patron, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming here tonight. And it's an honor, it's a privilege to be able to exhibit along with Vice Consul Pepito Scanlar, and to be able to showcase our talent here in Calgary. I've been here in Canada for 6 years, and I've been a full-time artist in the Philippines until I came here in Regina. And to be able to showcase in this big crowd, it's an overwhelming feeling. It just gives back the memories the memories that I used to do in the Philippines. And for most of you who are asking about my paintings, my works are pop surrealism. It's a combination of surrealism and pop. That's why I use a lot of loud colors. I use a lot of patterns as well. Patterns that are derived from indigenous tribal tattoos in the Philippines. Those are embedded inside the bases of the basis of my works, and these are symbolism of experiences that we had and that builds us as a human being. So whether we have bad experience or good experience, it builds us as a whole. So that's the pattern, and that's the patterns that's inside the paintings. And if you can see, most of my works are two-headed people combined, intertwined, and these are the reason behind it is it's actually a couple goals. Most stories, immigrant stories here in Canada, started with couples, wife going first, then will the husband will come next, just like what happened to us. And these stories are similar to other Filipino immigrants, and I want to show the aspirations, the dreams, and the struggles, the journey behind each the journey behind every Filipino immigrant. So that's everything. So thank you so much, and please feel free to ask us questions and come to our artist talk tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fernandez. To officially open Alaala, or Memories, a two-man exhibition featuring artists Pepito Escanlar and Patrick Fernandez, I would like to call on Consul General Salvi Patron, Consul ad honorem Pepito Escanlar, and Mr. Patrick Fernandez to perform the ribbon cutting ceremony. One, two, three. A big round of applause, everyone. Alaala, or Memories, a two-man exhibition featuring artists Pepito Escanlar and Patrick Fernandez is officially open. May I request our guests to please remain in front for a photo opportunity. May I also request Mrs. Sheila Patron, Honorary Consul Emeritus of Iceland, Mr. Haldemar Benedictson, and Ms. Gudrun Benedictson to please join Consul General Zaldi Patron and our featured artists in front for a photo opportunity. Thank you very much. I'm sure everyone is very excited to view the beautiful paintings showcased at this exhibition. We invite you all to tour the exhibit while enjoying refreshments provided by Chopsticks Restaurant this evening. To our friends on Facebook, Alaala or Memories, a two-man exhibition featuring artists Pepito Escandar and Patrick Fernandez, is open to the public for viewing from tomorrow, 24th of September 2022, until 19th of October 2022. Please register through the Eventbrite website to book a ticket for the exhibition. Tickets are free. The Philippine Consulate General is also hosting an artist session or an artist talk tomorrow afternoon, 24th of September 2022, from 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. for an up-close and personal discussion with the featured artists Pepito Escandar and Patrick Fernandez. The artist session will give participants an in-depth look at the creation process of the artists in making their works of art. Artist Patrick Fernandez will discuss his art journey, transitioning from Philippine to Canadian art scene, because that would usually encourage viewers to look deeper into your work and later become collectors of your art. Artist Pepito Escandar, on the other hand, will discuss the factors that inspired the creation and of the paintings in the exhibition. Don't miss your chance to have an in-depth discussion on art with these artists while they are in Calgary. Book your tickets for the artist session through the Eventbrite website. Again, this is free. The link for the artist session and the exhibition can be found on the Philippine Consulate General Facebook page. We look forward to seeing you all at the exhibition. Maraming salamat po. Take care and good night.
Pagdadala ko lang kayo dito. Nagkita tayo. Send you something. Sabi ni Tita Ninang mo, kahit not too long. But I'm sure you miss
Maybe. Mas gusto kong kausapin siya.
Sa ano lang sa ay
Okay na.
Ano ka? Saka. Sige na nga. Yes.
Hindi yun yung binibenta, no?
Ayun, focus sa ano natin.